but I still was so traumatized by this movie because 2 scenes in particular. There is the scene where they're testing out the Ed 209, which is
Mm,
the enforcement droid series 209, which
right.
is this giant tank with legs basically that has machine guns for hands. And there's a scene where they're in the boardroom and they're doing a demonstration and they hand a gun to an executive and says, point it at the robot. And they point it at the robot and the robot's like, "Whoa, you're in violation of a law. You put down the weapon. You have 10 seconds to comply, whatever." So the executive's like, "You better do what he says." And he takes the gun and throws it away and the robot doesn't turn itself off. It's still like, "You have 8 seconds to comply." And he's like running around the room panicking because this thing is like, you know what I mean?
Because
And
he knows what's about to happen.
I know what's about to happen as a 10-year-old and I'm freaking out like
And you can't
that.
take
Yes, he
it.
does get shot and he gets shot multiple times and dies. And my 10-year-old brain was like, "What did I just see?" Okay, fine. We'll move on to the rest of the story. Goes through. There's this cop named Alex Murphy who gets reassigned to one of the worst parts of Detroit, and him and his partner are chasing down a couple of bad guys that just robbed a bank. And they chase him into this steel mill, and rather than wait for backup, they decide to go in and handle this on their own. Which, first of all, is stupid.
Stupid, right?
2 cops going after like 6 guys. They go in there. They get into it with them. uh, they end up getting cornered. Alex Murphy ends up getting murdered by this gang of people in a very, very brutal fashion. Now, I did not see the brutal part of it, like because it was
Because of
TV.
the TV cut,
Yeah,
right.
because of the TV cut, but it was still he was just a police officer doing his job, and he was trapped by these dudes, and like they shot his hand off and they murdered him. And